Do you like toys? Big Bad Toy Store has toys. If you click the link in the description below and give them money, you too can have toys. Now watch my video. Hello and welcome to VR Reviews. Today we'll be reviewing the Polynian Shamrock. So yes, we've got another Polynian today, and this one is Shamrock, and it is the most recent updated version, which presumably means it's the best current version, but I don't have any of the other versions, so I don't know for sure. Either way, he is one of the few male Polynians, and he is pretty cool. So as long as you think that male robots can also be sexy robots, he is certainly something worth picking up. Starting off with a quick size comparison, of course, here we have Shamrock. Here is our standard Marvel Legends 6-inch Cosmic Armor Iron Man and 3 3/4-inch Marvel Universe Wolverine. Polynians are closer to your standard Japanese 1/12 scale, which means they are noticeably shorter than your standard 6-inch American figures, but still bigger than a 3 3/4-inch figure. Now let's get everything else out of here and just look at Shamrock. Moving on to our 360 spin, as you can see, the bulk of Shamrock's body is white and his joints are dark gray. As you would expect from the nude Polynians, his body is mostly smooth with a bit of panel lines here and there, and the only painting to speak of is a little bit of panel lining on his hips, his shoulders, and a little dot on his chest. But he still looks perfectly fine and the way he is meant to, so I have nothing to really complain about there. Head sculpt-wise, Shamrock has his pink hair, which is very geometric and pointy and hangs down in front of his eyes. And he's got a little white headband and one of those little metallic greenish blue things that a lot of the Polynians seem to have on their head. And then he has 3 optional faceplates, none of which have eyes. I know they don't need eyes, but I'd still feel like they should be there just because. Reasons. I don't know. I feel like they should be there, though. They're not. They're not there. No eyes. Anyway, 3 faces. He has his standard smiling face, his open mouth smiling face, and his ooh face. And all of those are perfectly fine, and I have no real complaints. Articulation-wise, you get your standard array of Polynian joints. They're all ball hinges, so they rotate and hinge on both sides, and you've probably already seen where they all are, but I'll go over them anyway. Head goes forward and back, side to side. Shoulders go up and down, forward and back. Bicep cut. Elbows hinge and rotate. Wrists hinge and rotate. Chest goes forward and back, rotates. Hips go in and out, forward and back, rotate. Knees go in and out, rotate. And ankles go in and out, rotate, and pivot. So you should be able to get them into plenty of nice poses. Accessories-wise, Shamrock comes with a reasonable amount of stuff. He has 6 sets of hands. He has 2 normal fist hands. 2 fist hands, but the thumbs are on the outside of the hand for that little cat thing. I don't know what you call that pose, but that's what they're for. 2 open palm hands. 2 little thumb and thwipping Spider-Man magic hands, whatever these are called. And then he has 2 holding hands. And then he has 2 of those holding hands that have wrist pegs on them, so you remove the joint to put that in. I don't know why those exist, but I've seen them on other Polynians. I don't know why you would want to remove the articulation, but it's a thing that they have. I don't understand it. All the hands are executed fine, even if I don't understand some of them. After that, he has 2 pelvises. He has the old style pelvis that splits apart at the middle, and then the newer style one that is all one piece. I don't know why you would use the original one unless you were going to do some sort of part swapping shenanigans, as the newer style one just does seem superior overall. And lastly, you get your standard Polynian foot peg stand, which he can attach to, but he does not require it to stand up. Packaging-wise, you get your standard Polynian packaging. Robot Neoanthropinae Polynian, FG11, picture of the figure on the front. Polynian Shamrock, Ver.Update. If you open up the front panel, you get some Japanese stuff that I can't read, and some pictures and things, and a little window to display the figure. And on the back, you get some pictures and poses for the figure, some more stuff that I can't read, and some screenshots from the visual novel. As usual, if you prop the door open for these, they do work for in or out of package display, and that about wraps it up for Shamrock. So until next time, goodbye!